Um, Actually, I've already played on my file. Give me 1 second. I want to see if... Yeah, so on my... Here, I can show you guys. On my file already, I've gotten 120% in the original game. So I don't know if I have to play under a new profile or what I have to do. I guess I have to change the accolade to say 120%, because games just love to be edgy and just can't call it 100%. All right. Let me figure this out so I can... Oh, okay, there's another save slot that I can do. Okay, perfect, perfect. This is what I wanted. All right, here we go. I probably won't finish the 100% this stream, just because we've already been going for almost 3 hours. But I should at least be able to beat... what's it called? The first 2 areas of it.
Okay, rolling.
It's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age, we now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this gnasty gnorc character? Now,
Yeah, there's some sacrifices you have to make like that. You made the right choice, though.
I'll take that question. Gnasty Gnorc is a simple creature. Simple? He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat? Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
That's what I love about games of this era. They have a relatively simple concept that they... Whoa, alright, see, this is the physics stuff I was telling you about. It's already, already wonky. Already fell. And the camera, oh lord, I forgot about... It was already on passive camera. Come on, Sparks. Pick up everything, please. That is one thing I enjoy about this game, is that while it is a collectathon style game, Sparks helps you as long as he's around. You don't have to walk directly into every single gem. I think when I was a kid, yeah, when I was a kid, we had all the TVs we had buttons. They weren't buttons and remotes. None of them had dials, except for my grandparents' TV still had dials when I was little. And my great-grandmother, at her house, she still had a rotary phone. Actually, I think that rotary phone is still in that house, too. Tomas.
Hey, Spyro! Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
This cart? Actually, I don't know what that is. Or I know what it is and I just don't recognize it as the abbreviation. One of those two things. I don't want to jump into any levels yet before I collect most of this stuff. Oh god. Well. Good thing I'm not speedrunning this, because your boy is slow and makes poor choices. I think if I were to try to speedrun this game, though, I would definitely do the PS1 version. Because the physics in that version just feel so tight. Pretty much the default connection. Dang. All I can think of are the component cables, but I don't know if maybe it's different for the PAL consoles. Just thinking about it, my Super Nintendo N64 and my PlayStation and the Genesis that I had all had the component cable connection. That might just be a regional difference, perhaps. Contributing to the whole difference with the TVs and the frame rate stuff too, I guess. Oh, I never rescued the first dragon because I fell down.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about nasty Gnorc? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, that's really not the voice that I expected for that guy. A lot of them have very surprising voices for... See, you know, this guy sounds the way that I expect a dragon to sound, but... I guess I shouldn't have any expectation for how dragons sound. And if memory serves me correctly, hop on all these, it opens the other world here. Yeah, Sunny Flight, yep. Okay. Yeah, they gave some vague explanation, like, it was something like, if you don't rescue the dragons, then you can't move on to the next world because nobody will be around to stop Gnasty Gnorc's minions from destroying everything. So you had to find enough dragons so that they would take care of it while you were off continuing the adventure, kind of thing. But... so from that angle, I guess it kinda adds up, but... at that rate, I don't know why we couldn't have just rescued the first dragon and he could have gone off to deal with this instead of us. Like, we don't have any special plot armor other than maybe we were too short to get hit by the spell. Although he could see us on the TV, so I... Cool. And this is where the boss area is once we,
Cool flesh.
in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready.
He's holding a
Spyro.
watermelon.
First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
At least the other guys had, like, paintings, or that dude had, like, a hammer for an anvil or something. What would he be an artisan of with a watermelon? Like maybe he's like a culinary artisan? I don't know. We'll go to Stonehill first. We already collected all of the gems from the hub, so... Well, from the artisan world hub. As long as their model scale. Yeah, the Rams seem very intimidating until you realize that you just push one button and they're dead. Also, I think they're faster in the original game. They seem slow. Oh, it's this guy from the commercial. How he got over here, I don't know. Because he was a crystal.
No thanks. See ya.
But first, let me tell you a story. No thanks. Let's drop down here. They got stuff hidden back here that a regular player would probably just completely overlook. Well, I say regular player. Somebody who hasn't played this game would easily overlook this area and not find the key or these gems hiding here. I know the first time I played this level, I was like, why can't I find the other gems? And this was it. This was the reason why, because they hid stuff behind where normally you exit the level. Slugged through the brain of time opening. Yeah.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
What kind of artisan was that guy? He looked like steampunk pilot. Like, so confused. Alright, we can go down the well, which is another spot that's kind of out of view that I feel like people wouldn't think to look. This level in particular, for it being the first world, has a lot of areas that just flat out seem out of the way that you wouldn't even think. The artisan of cosplay.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His
Guy has-
color indicates his power. When he eats
This guy looks like
butterflies, he
super
stays
hipster. He's
strong.
got the mustache, he's got tattoos,
Sure.
he's drinking coffee. All he needs to do now is tell me that my favorite band is too mainstream, and you know, all the boxes are checked. He wears suspenders, true. I overlooked that part, but you're right, I didn't even pay attention, but you're right, he did have suspenders. Sorry, Shepard. Died. Oh, there you are. I think that's everything. Oh, no, there's some gems over here by the wall. Hey, Sherry.
Spyro, my friend. How about a hint on gliding?
Yeah, Spyro 1 is my favorite Spyro game. And for one of the things on the board this month, I decided I'm going to go back and 100% it. I was telling Ragnarok here, when I used to play this game, I didn't have a memory card for my PS1, so I'd literally start the game and either play all the way through and 100% it, or I'd have to leave my PlayStation on like overnight or while I was doing whatever else I had to do before I could come back to it. So I've definitely 100% of this game a bunch of times, but I just love it so much. And I think I still love the original more, even with the older graphics, but the physics in that game was so tight. Like, the game felt more comfortable to play than the reignited version does. But the reignited version is still good. I don't currently have anything set up to be able to play the original, so... Good. I mean, I still have the disc, and I've got my... I don't think I have my PS1 anymore, but I have my PS2, and I could still play it on there. Yeah, I mean, it's very pretty looking. They did a great job with kind of reimagining the world through a modern graphical style. I feel like the only other gems I could be missing are up here on the building, perhaps? And there's some over here in the trees. And they gotta be up here somewhere. Oh, I guess I can't get up there. Oh, the GameCube sucked with memory, because even if you had a memory card, if you had more than 10 games, basically you'd have to get a whole nother memory card, or you'd have to just start deleting old save data for other games, because those memory cards sucked. They couldn't hold anything on them. Alright, I'm still missing 6 gems. I got the egg and I got all the dragons. Must have been some in the field that I just missed when I was running around after that guy with the egg. Because I really don't think I can get up here. Yeah, doesn't let me up there. Okay, there's 2. 4. Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, corrupted memory cards suck. But all that time and the effort, and you make the effort to save, and then that's how my I did have a memory card for the N64 as a kid, because there were some games that couldn't save to cartridge. They had to save to an external memory card that you plug into the controller. And 50% of the time I tried to open the memory card, like open a file from the memory card, it would say it was corrupted. There we go. Just missed the one chest. Yeah, the one in particular that I would use it for was Gex. Although it would give you a code that you could use to type back into the game and return to that point. So I wasn't required to use it for that one. There were a couple other ones too. One that comes to mind, I actually have sitting here on the desk, is this Scooby-Doo game, Classic Creep Capers. That one required a memory card. And I mean, it's a relatively short enough game that if you wanted to just fly through it, you probably could. Especially after playing it a couple times, but... Top Gear Rally 2. I didn't even know Top Gear had an N64 game. That's interesting. Or maybe it's a different Top Gear, but... Okay, so... Hub World, the Artisan's Hub World, we got 100%. Stone Hill, we got 100%. Let's do Sunny Flight next. And as far as Spyro goes, I played the second game, and it's decent. I like it. The third game I've tried playing, and I don't think I love it. Like, I think it's okay. But the first one definitely is my absolute favorite. And I don't think I've played any other Spyro games beyond that, other than there was like a Game Boy Advance. When Spyro and Crash did those crossover games, I played both of those on the Game Boy Advance, and it was just eh. And then there was one I played but never finished. I think it was called Year of the Dragon. Now there's the whole... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to hit the water. There's the whole Skylanders thing, which I think is Spyro adjacent, but doesn't really involve Spyro that much. So I don't know how to feel about that one. Did not want to land. Okay, now we can get some of the planes. Gates. I'm running out of time though. I did this kind of slow. God, if the camera could chill out sometimes. Need one more gate. Where is it? Oh, it's over there. Not gonna make it to that in time. Yeah, I have to restart. That really sucks. Actually, let me just go for the gates first, I guess. 6. I don't need to count them, they're on the screen. I don't know why I'm doing that. We head towards the plains. Please fly. I'm on a bad cycle with the trains. Yeah, shit. Alright. I guess since the trains actually move, maybe I do need to start with them. It kind of sucks, but... that plane. Spyro, please. Spyro, please. No. Okay. This is the strat, though. This is the one we want. What? Okay, why did hitting that make me careen into the water? That's what I'd like to know. Why did that hit me straight down? If anything, I should have bounced off or slid along against it. I feel like it's also harder in this version to tell how far in front of you your flames are actually going. Okay. Working with a good amount of time. I think I need to go right into the chests from here, and then from there I can fly over to the plains. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Spyro, please work with me. Okay. Okay, I've got 20 seconds. That should be plenty. There we go. What's sad is whenever I play that game, that usually only takes me 1 or 2 tries at most, but at least with the original. And the new one, things are a little too slippery.